Hi, this is Steph. Just wanted to give you an update on where the birthday haul ended up. So right here we have two of, I don't know, I think it was like 7 plants or 8 plants that I got, where they ended up. So this is one of the Astilbe. This is Dark Side of the Moon Astilbe. It is looking a little crispy. So I did put some water on that. Gonna have to cut back some of the foliage, which is fine. So I did like kind of some more of this bronze begonias. They haven't been doing that great, but I did want to put something else red leafed in here. So I put that in here. This gets mostly shade, but these take sun or shade. There's the Incredible hydrangea that there was over there, was the Quickfire that was there. So put that in that spot. I think it's going to look really pretty, especially in the spring, early summer, when that leaves out and it initially blooms. It looks, again, it's looking a little sad. We've been having some really weird weather, but really it's neglect. I haven't really been staying on top of the watering. So that is what I'm doing. I've been really busy with work, and the kids are going back to school, and there's an airplane flying over my head. So it's just been a little crazy. I do, as you can see with the heuchera, I do need to cut these back. They're fleshing out the yellow growth, which looks really pretty. So there's just some maintenance that I just have not had the time to come out and do. But so I did start over here. So this is a 9-brook that was over in that corner getting a ton of shade. So I moved it over. Now it's getting full sun. And it actually is doing really well with the transplant. I even mulch it because I haven't had time to go to the store and buy mulch. It's been that crazy. So I was able to get out here, and then it got really hot. Then it was raining for a few days, and just reality. So that's for the Quickfire. I'm hoping it's it's kind of its final destination, but if not, you know, such is life. It is what it is. So there's a Quickfire, and then that's a Summer Wine 9-bark there. So those got moved when I transplanted this. I was digging up holes, so figured why not start some things over there. So that's going to be really kind of the bed that is like no man's land that ends up being like a garden bed. So that's where I'm putting things that I want to keep, but I don't know where its final destination will be. So that's kind of where that is, because it's full sun. So a lot of the things that I tend to not know where it's going goes over there, because they have limited shade spots and limited shade plants. So there you go. Let me take you to the front corner. To show you where 4 of the other plants ended up. So here's a back in black sedum. I have so yes, back in black sedum, and I have the golden dwarf barberries here. So there's 1, there's 2 right there. So those are 2 barberries, and then the 2 sedums over here. I'm not sure how the barberry is going to do with the water situation, with it being on a slope. So we'll see. Again, they were only $4 a piece, so that's kind of worth the risk. So there's a little, what is that? Euphorbia, Ascot Rainbow, which has a little bit of that chartreuse green. So I thought that would be a nice complement, those dwarf barberries. And then the back in black gives some dark foliage over here. Show you the last 2. This next one is in like horrible lighting, but I had some time, so I wanted to come out here and shoot a quick video. Kids are going back to school. Work has been crazy. I do have a few days off this week, but they're all filled with just last minute errands and stuff. So here is where the Berry Awesome hibiscus ended up. This will have to get bumped up a little bit, but I will be waiting until I have more materials, because I'm gonna have to get more pavers. I'm gonna bump this out probably to about here, because it does get quite large and it doesn't really have the space to grow in. It'll fight with that rose eventually. There's some, that's Shasta daisies, which I could care less about, honestly. If those have to get tossed to make room for that, that's totally fine with me. But I do want to bump it out. Anyway, so once I have more pavers, once I have more mulch, and all the other things. So all these things are just kind of getting put through the test because I don't have any mulch. As I mentioned before, kind of just been plopping them in dirt and trying to water them when I can. They've just been hand watered because the hoses are all just kind of on their last leg, so it's a lot easier instead of buying an extending hose, just hand watering the few things that just need some supplemental water. So last but not least, here's the last astilbe. It's in the back corner. It's gonna get full shade, you know, might get a couple hours of sunlight. I don't really know. That all depends on if these roses of Sharon stick around. So the thing with Rose of Sharon, they look beautiful a couple months out of the year, and then outside of that, they're just an overwhelming pain in the butt. It's just not worth it to me. My husband loves them, but I'm like, we can put in a different Rose of Sharon that doesn't seed everywhere, because when I tell you, they're everywhere. Like, it just does not stop. So right here, there's a whole one right here. They're easy to pull, but they're obnoxious. Like, I cut these back too, which is the other thing. I cut them back hard in the fall and in the spring, and still look at this. This one won't even come up. They're just everywhere. So as you can tell, I am just 100% over it. And it's just, there's some things that are worth it, and then there's some things that just aren't. And this just is not worth it to me. I do have one on the far side, right behind this hydrangea tree, that I probably will keep. But these two big ones, I'm pretty sure are self-seeded from my neighbor's yard. I don't really know. They're obviously like fully established. And this, listen, look, I didn't even weed around this thing because I just don't like it. So to me, that's a telltale sign that it had a good life. And so I'm going to try and convince my husband to chop them down. It's just, I don't know. I want to have room for more vine crops, and I need, as you can see, I completely let my garden go. Oh my gosh, I harvested these things yesterday, and look, these cucumbers just bit it. That's all right. And then these tomatoes, forgot them outside. I was wondering where they were yesterday when I was looking for them for dinner. But, que sera, sera. Again, I'm over it. So kind of let the veggies go. I have a couple tomatoes I can harvest eventually. And that's just where the energy level is right now. Just kind of done. Such as August, right? But anyway, I want to thank you for watching this super random rant that it turns into. And, you know, I hope you're having a good day. And I'll leave you with a couple things. The mandavillas is what I will leave you with, because they look amazing. I'm going to use them every year. See? Never deadheaded. Water occasionally. They do like to dry out, which is nice. The white one and the red one back there. Just overall highlight. And the geraniums. I'll keep these geraniums came back into flower. So I'm sorry this is a little scatterbrained. I guess that is Sunday after ministering in the morning and having people stop by the house and doing back to school shopping and all the other things. But I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye.